So today we have our special, today's the last lecture of the year, last Saturday lecture of the year, and we'll have a 2-month recess. So in order to celebrate this, we want to invite everybody for lunch afterwards, and we'll have a Q&A session with Swamiji outside in the backyard following this. Swami Sarvadevananda, if you don't know, is our head minister of the Vedanta Society of Southern California. All our Southern California centers are under his guidance and other centers as well. Today, his topic is on journey, topic of journey. So we'll find out what that means. Swami Sarvadevananda.
Om Madhuvataritāyate Madhuksharanti Shindavaha Madhvirna Santoshadihi Madhunaktam Toshasi Madhumatparthe Vagum Dajaha Madhudaurastuna Pita Madhumanno Banaspatihi Madhumagum Astu Surjaha Madhvir Gavu Bhavantu Naha Om Madhu, Om Madhu, Om Madhu. Sweet blows the wind, and the very oceans give forth blessedness. May the herbs and plants bring us health and happiness. Sweet unto us be the nights and dawns. May every particle of Mother Earth be charged with blessings. May the heavens shower us with benediction. Sweet unto us be the noble forest. Sweet unto us the radiant sun. Sweet unto us be all living creation. Om sweetness, honey, Om peace. Today, as our subject is journey, and this is the journey. The goal is to reach this sweetness, this love, this presence. Just in the music, that is the goal. Our goal is to reach that absolute home. Life is a journey, and journey is always takes us from one point to the another point. So we are in one point of life now, mentally, physically, emotionally, intellectually, and spiritually. And our goal is to reach that eternal home, which is the abode of all peace, joy, blessedness. Not in death. Sometimes we say, okay, death is the end of all. No, death is the end of nothing. Death is a start of beginning. Where we end, we start again there. So this important point is that life is to be taken as a journey to go back to our eternal place, eternal abode, eternal home. And what that eternal home? Birthless, deathless, eternal state of our being, timeless, spaceless, that causationless foundation of our very being, what is called Atman, what is called Brahman. And this is a conscious or unconscious movement of each individual soul moving towards that ultimate goal. I selected this topic of journey because this month it was in the Puri Jagannath. In Indian tradition, there is the Ratha Jatra, the car festival. We all know Ratha Jatra. Here you also know the Hare Krishna Center, they do that festivity of car festival, no? The purpose is to see what? Rathe cha Vamanam Drishtva, seeing the Lord Vamana in the Ratha, in the chariot, Punarjanmana Vidyate. You will have no more birth. It is a symbolic thing. The Lord of the universe, who is Jagannatha, is staying in his royal throne, high heaven, comes down to us, mixes with us, spreads his love and joy and blessings to us, and to see that Lord in the chariot is the goal of life, and then you will have no more birth. Seeing the chariot, these are all chariots, and the Lord is sitting in the heart. The Lord who is high heaven, in the high heaven we conceive, he comes down on special occasions, on the day of Ratha Jatra. But this is Ratha Jatra, his Rath, his chariot is moving on through billions and trillions and zillions of creation. So he is moving in every movement, it is he moving. In every mouth, he speaking. In every hand, he working. Is every feet, he walking. That is to be seen, that is to be experienced, that is called going to attend to the chariot festival. And the chariot festival also to pull, don't stop this movement. Don't stop the chariot moving. Rather, you will put your hand to pull this movement. That's called chariot festival. No? It is that you touch that rope to pull or to facilitate in the mission of the Lord, you become purified. What is the mission of the Lord? Not to stop this flow, but to see the divine in the flow. Whatever transient, whatever is moving, whatever is changing, that is the way. In this life, everything is moving, changing, according in the time, everything is dying, birth, death, decay, all these things are continuously in the flow. This will not stop. But through this flow, the crowning success of a human personality is to see that unchanging Lord sitting in everywhere. What the beautiful song as just we hear at the beginning. That is the seeing that unchanging, seeing that absolute, seeing that ever pure so Atman or consciousness in every bit of the objects in the world is the journey, which is journey going on to help in this movement. Journey will be successful if we see that reality in between, in the objects of the universe moving and changing. There's a great significance in this Ratha. That's why, you find that Jagannath is in the image you have seen. It's a peculiar type of image of God, what is called Balaram, Subhadra, and Jagannath. In the temple of Puri, you go at the holiest of the holy place. It is that symbol is very close, nearest to the symbol of absolute. You will find that Jagannath his color is little conspicuous. If you enter into the temple, your attention will go to him. Jagat, in this Jagat, he is manifested. So that is the symbol, attractive. And then you see that his eyes are there, but no lids, no eyelid like us, no blinking. We live in time. Time click, click, click. But he lives in eternity. There is no time, stoppage of time. It is eternal, that's why it's called Mahakala. You see that his hands are there not full. Up to a certain point, hand ends. It is a symbol, as if it is he's working through all the hands, through millions and billions and trillions of created beings. Through every hand he is working, through every eye he is seeing, through every feet he is moving, all symbols of infinity, just a not fully manifested, but it is an expression of that. And this is also symbolic that we think that we love God, we are moving towards God. More importantly, God also loves us and God wants to come down for our good. That's why the Ratha festival, you will find that the deity remains in the altar. And from there, the Lord comes down and enters into a chariot. And that chariot is drawn in the street, open streets, the dust and dirt of the world. He comes to be one with this. There is a Rabindranath Tagore song, Tai Tomar Anando Amar Pore. That's why your joy is getting reflected in me. Otherwise, your love for humanity or of creation would be meaningless. So this is the God wants us. Ramakrishna said, if one moves towards God, one step, he comes 10 steps forward. It is how, it is the way, that's the play going on. So this journey is an movement of our life in the three levels of our existence. In the physical level, we try to go to different places of pilgrimage, no? God is everywhere. Why do you go to places of pilgrimage? Someone is going to Jerusalem, someone is going to Mecca, someone is going to all the holy Vrindavan, Benaras. Hindus have, the Jains have their places of pilgrimage. Why? It's a physical pilgrimage where we go, try to feel more of the presence of that divine who is hiding himself or herself or it, whatever terminology put for that infinite true reality. So physical level, when we go, the physical distance is removed and we can come in proximity with the physical deity. That's a physical movement. That's a pilgrimage. In every scripture, every religion has a great importance of the pilgrimage aspect. Now, there is another level, is a mental connection. We do meditate. Every religion has a touch of that part of contemplation or meditation or prayer. They're praying. When you are praying, what you do? You keep your mind connected with that. It's a mental connection. To bridge the distance between, the journey always means shortening the distance and distance making zero. Journey ends when? Suppose you are coming to the center. You start at certain point, the physical distance. And you drive, and reach here. And GPS says you reach the destination on your left or right. So when you reach the destination, what happens? The gap between you starting your point of journey and reaching the destination, that means zero distance. And mentally also, zero distance. Myself and my divine. So, some religion will say, Hinduism, every religion, heaven, God, heaven is far away from me. But one gets to closeness to that reality when they mentally meditating, contemplating, and every day they make this distance zero. And when it is perfectly zero, you are accomplished. You have met your beloved Lord, identified yourself with what is the destination to reach that. And intellectual level of covering the distance is also the concept about God. My God concept, your God concept, everyone, whatever may be the level. When one makes a journey, really understanding the truth, the distance between the person who is considering what is God, that concept, and that concept changes and reaches culmination, and that is the end of. So it is a journey in all the three planes: physical, mental, intellectual, and that ends into the spiritual. So that is the journey, purpose of journey, to shorten the distance. We find that in every religion, this concept has been impacted every way. In Christianity, let us see what in Christianity. Christianity journey is a lifelong process that's of growth and transformation as belief system to live in accordance with the God's will and becomes godlike. That is the idea in Christianity, that lifelong process of growth and transformation as a believer, seeking to live a godly life means what? I will be a saint. Saintliness, godliness are very much common idea. So becoming a saint, becoming godlike, that is the goal, and that is the journey in their tradition. And that's called also the journey of faith. Faith in Jesus Christ, and start with that as their Lord and Savior. And this initial step marks the beginning of a lifelong journey, leading a life of prayer and contemplation and growing in knowledge, understanding of the God's love and purpose of this life to move on. That is the journey of faith. Journey of conversion and repentance. In Christianity, transformative experience, and that is to change the heart, turn towards God. It often involves the process of self-reflection. What did I do? And then they go, oh, I did something wrong. I repent for that, and I will not do, and I confess, and I go forward for purification and sins, for our sins of, and perfection of our seeking forgiveness, etc. To sanctification, which refers to the ongoing work of the Holy Spirit. We believe that they believe that the Holy Spirit is trying to help me by converting my inner personality, transforming my inner personality, and until it becomes the image of the Lord Christ. So also trials and temptations they go through, and the challenges through these, their journey goes on, and through this journey one experiences the refinement of faith. God is testing my faith. Oh Lord, help. So whatever, this is the journey leading to a seeker of spirituality in Christian religion, and to make it one like that of a saint, like that of a child of Lord. Eternal destination in God's presence, that's also the main theme of Christianity. Through this journey, Christians seek perfect communion with God and one another. Journey in the physical plane, that's why they take that effort to go to the holy places of pilgrimage. We go to St. Francis of Assisi's place. So how many people, whenever they travel, they want to visit that place? What? To get in touch with that holiness. So it is, this journey is a helping in the eternal journey and this physical pilgrimage. Now in Islam, if we look at that, the concept of journey holds significance in physical plane, especially in physical plane, as also in spiritual realm. That's why, as I mentioned, every devout Christian, Islam, follower of Islam, once, at least once in lifetime, to make a pilgrimage to Mecca called Hajj, and to the holy city, a journey which a devout Muslim is expected to undertake, following the footsteps of the Prophet Muhammad and the tradition of the Prophet Abraham. The pilgrimage serves as a reminder for the Muslim Islamic people of unity of Muslim, equality of all. We are all before one, before God, rich and poor, educated or non-educated, going to the Hajj. When they go, how many thousands and thousands of people, they're all equal, praying together. The solidarity, the unity, we are believing, that's the believer's faith. So that is the to feel that we are this bond, this eternal bond with God, in relationship with God. This spiritual journey seeks a closer connection with Allah through acts of worship, personal reflection, and self-discipline. Sufi path, we find that mystical tradition emphasizes in inner spirituality. Wants a direct and intimate connection with God. That is the goal of Sufism through meditation, remembrance of God, and contemplation. That is the journey of the soul towards spiritual enlightenment and the union with divine. And also they have the Sufis follow the idea of journey of knowledge. Islam encourages the pursuit into knowledge, and that takes us closer to this and to understand and appreciate the signs of Allah in the universe. He is there to feel His presence. And journey hereafter. Life on earth is a temporary journey, and the ultimate destination lies in hereafter. That means the paradise. And that paradise through prayer, charity, and fasting. In every religion, you will find that that's also another important thing. Prayer is another important factor, connecting charity and fasting, etc. Fasting is in every religion. Hinduism, we have fasting. Christianity, we have Lent and other things. And Islam, they're during that 1 month, what is the name? Yeah, Ramadan. In Judaism, if we find the mass, which is this journey in Judaism, is deeply rooted in the sacred text and in the historical events. Exodus from Egypt, guided by Moses, that is the liberation from slavery in Egypt towards the promised land. So it symbolizes the freedom, redemption, and covenant between God and Jewish people. So apparently it is a journey. The intention of the journey is to freedom from all bondage, redemption, and covenant between God. Following the Exodus, Israelites wandered in the wilderness for 40 years, awaiting entry into the promised land. This journey had both physical challenges and spiritual growth they received. The revelation of Torah, and that try in this, what is the benefit they got in this journey? That they received the revelation of Torah at Mount Sinai. That journey helped them establish their identity as a nation. It helped them to learn important lessons about the trust, faith, and obedience to God. So throughout the Jewish history, there were these several types of exile and subsequent returns, and pilgrimage to Jerusalem during Passover, Sabbath, and other time. It is found they are following the same ideology. Now, that is the way, just to go to understanding that every religion has some type of practice of this spiritual journey. But for us, we Vedanta, it is the same. As I said, our Vedanta is much clear and distinct, that it is freedom. Buddhism, if we go, there is a journey. That journey is very serious. Meditation, trying to understand the world is so momentary. Everything is flittering. Anittam, dukkam. So where is that? You want to go to feel that liberty or freedom, no? So that is the great Buddha said, that that's a journey. Freedom, how do you come? Nirvana, transcending the sufferings of life. Welcome, going beyond that, how it will happen. Tremendous renunciation of his life showed us that that is the path. Enlightenment of what he attained, that shows that intense, sincere journey, inward journey, to find out the impermanent, in the impermanent, what is there. He is not mentioning that it is something like God or definite positive word. Buddha didn't use that word, but he attained a state called nirvana. And it is, that is a state where there is no dukkha. So if it is no dukkha, then what is that? We don't define that, but it is the same point where all Buddhist practitioners, whether is Theravada or whatever philosophy, hundreds of divisions are there, but all moving towards that journey to reach that state where nothing impermanent will be there. So the journey throughout Indian subcontinent for Buddha himself for 45 years, preaching the dharma and liberation from suffering, that is a journey. And pilgrimage sites have developed for that. So many places of pilgrimage has been, and people go there with devotion, and a journey to reach that renunciation, path of renunciation has been prescribed there. So in our practice Hinduism, it is the same. It is a journey. We are all knowingly, unknowingly seeking for a state of mind, a state where all this restlessness, all this imperfection, all this pettiness will be dissolved into an achievement of reaching the absolute freedom, absolute peace, absolute joy, absolute Satchidananda Brahman that is beyond all duality. It is not to, but it's a journey, very serious journey. You can do in physical level, go for pilgrimage, think of the divine entity, get the energy there. But what is the real pilgrimage? Pilgrimage is inward journey here. So that's why we get mantra, we get sadhana, we do dive deep. That's why Ramakrishna sang the song, Dubu 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 rup shagore amar mon. So dive deep, dive deep, dive deep in the heart of yourself and find the truth, what is hidden there. So that is this journey interest here. It is Vedantic way, a dualistic way, non-dualistic way, or whatever philosophy, qualified non-dualism. The goal, this journey, is to reach that state beyond all suffering, all duality, all anxieties, worries of pettiness of their life, and to see that what is within. But it is a journey, conscious driving and unconscious driving. That is the point. Most of us, most of the people in the world are trying to reach that joy, trying to reach that destination unknowingly, searching that money may give me joy. Okay, get money. How much money you want? Go on. Become a billionaire, then multi-billionaire. Then competition comes. He's 1 million, billion more than me. And then what will you do with the money? Where will you lie down with the money? Or you do everything, whatever you can, but find where then that is the movement, that is the journey. There's nothing wrong. That's why dharma, artha, kama, moksha. The Hindu ideals give this 4 specific idea, a journey. Lead a good life. People say, why shall I lead a good life? I'll live bohemian life. Okay, lead that bohemian life. Go on. And see where do you get the joy? I will drink. I find joy. Okay, go drinking. Go on. Then you say, oh my God, the drinking, I was enjoying drinking, but drinking is enjoying me. I wanted for drug. Okay, let's go on for drug. Unconscious movement, but journey. And then you reach a point, oh, drug has caught my neck. I have no escape. No? So this is the way of life. Do whatever you like. If Dharma, if you don't want to follow dharma, follow adharma. Do, go. An end result will come. No, 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 no. I didn't want this. I thought that following adharma, non-righteous living, I'll be happy, I'll be great, I'll be this, I'll be happy, I'll be peaceful. No, it is not. Then you have to turn back. It is a journey. It is journey without GPS. And the person who has no GPS, no map, he will also reach the goal. How? Driving, and this is the road, and go and hit a point. Are, where is the goal? Then ask somebody. They say, Are, you made a mistake. Okay, you have to go this way, that way, that way. And then he does not know. Good GPS is necessary. So this is the way unconscious movement, everyone is doing that. Killing someone, I'll be happy. Okay, go kill. Then go to jail. You come back and kill again another. Okay, go, do. And then a point comes in the mind itself, the journey getting stopped here and there and there. Then we try to thinking personality. What did I do? Reflection comes. I did that and I didn't get, I thought that my obstacles will go away if I kill that person. But after killing, I see that more obstacle is covering my whole personality. So through money, through wealth, through jealousy, through hatred, we first try. Failing that, we come to the path of dharma, righteous living, honest living, faithful living, and then have your wealth, artha, wealth, prosperity, money, get it. No, I am not unethical person. I earn money good way. Okay, go. Earn. If that is the goal of life, ask. They have no time from morning till night. Working. Money. Okay, then ask after so many years. And you see, you have so much money. No? That is the peace. Always when the share market is going up and down, brain will be jumping in that line. Whatever is happening there, and that day sleep will go away. And how much taxation will come, and with the tax accountant and tax people, you have to work hard. How can you escape which angle and this and that, or save that way? But do all efforts. But a point comes that wealth is not giving me rest, rather it is taking away my sleep. Rather look at the monk, wandering monk in the Himalayas, thousands and hundreds, millions, no, all over India, if you see. How happy they are. They have nothing. They have no position, no bank account, nothing to eat tomorrow. What they will eat, they do not know. They will just go and beg some door and they will give something or may not give. See that peace, how it's happening. So, Artha, he has not become a saint in one day. This understanding didn't come in one day. So we should not belittle ourselves thinking I am a bad guy. Rather be bold to say I am in the journey. This experience is essential for me. Others have done that experience before. They are no great. Saint has a past. Sinner has a future. So this is the very positive aspect of Vedanta. Whatever has happened, that has a great lesson. I learned from that. And I am now, who am I now? Swami Vivekananda's boldness. I have done some mistakes. What mistake he did, he didn't do anything. But he's saying, on behalf of us, what I have done, I am proud that I did some mistake. Oh my God. Have you heard from any spiritual leader saying like that? I'm proud that I have become all mistakes. Because next line is important. Because what I am now, I am because of that. If we learn from hearing somebody, we don't learn. How many things our mom and dad told us when we were children? We didn't listen to them. But after hard experience of life, they say, oh, mom used to say that. Dad used to do that. Okay, that's what we will say that is bad. No, Vedanta will say, no, that was necessary for your life. To learn that, this in your own personal life. So, dharma, artha, kama, fulfill your desires. Yes, it is legitimate desires. Unethically, okay, go on. If you find that that is much better, okay, go. And then come to a point and get buffeted every time. Then you turn towards something, what should be honest and sincere, and then go through that path again. Am I happy? Na jat kaman kamupabhogena sammati. Havisha Krishna vartaivo bhuyo evo abhivardhate. By desire you cannot fulfill the desire. You try on, try as much as you can. It is like putting clarified buttermilk or ghee into the fire, 1 spoon, and think that fire will be settled down. No, when you put 1 spoon of fire, it inflames. So it does not reduce. So that is the point, learning point comes. Then what? Oh, I have desired for so many things of the material world, sensate world. The sensate experience has given me some type of joy. But what next? I do not find peace here after having every enjoyment full. The Jajati story, he enjoyed like a king, and he was the king. And at the end, he has still burning desire. Then so he asked, can I get another chance, another lifetime here now? Say the sages, what he says, he said, okay, you can get, but if someone exchanges your youth, his youth will be exchanged with your old age. So if anyone agrees, then you will get another youthful life. Then okay. And his son said, okay, I will share my youth. If my father becomes happy, okay, let it be so. And then father's old age came to the son, and he became Jajati, he became the, what you call, young. And then what happened? The experience. And that is the conclusive word of the Jajati, the king, who had a thought that another lifetime, if I get, my desire will be satisfied. We do not know. We live many lifetimes. Just we forgot what has happened in other life. But Jajati in this one life proven that one life I did it, I am a failure, and in one life I understand that I, with more and more food added to this desire, did not satisfy me. So that is the experience will come to desireless. Desirelessness is not foolishness. Renunciation is not a frightening thing. It is one natural thing because it cannot give me joy. That's a journey. So take it as a journey. Be bold. That's my point. What today we want to think about that. Anything we need, have it. But see the consequence. If you are intelligent, you learn quickly. But intelligence also, not theoretical intelligence, will not do. You must have practical experience in other life. And then if you learn with knowledge and seeing other things, like Buddha saw old age, disease, death. And he learned so much. Instantly he got back. I have to find a way out to go beyond these things. That's a journey. Seeing that, experiencing that, coming back and to find a new path, and not in all this path has been designed. There are many paths have been designed in spiritual journey, or all religion is saying, follow this path, you will reach God. Follow this path, you will reach God. And Ramakrishna came in this age to harmonize all the spiritual path in his own practice and said, you follow whatever, be sincere in that path and make a journey. Never mind failures. Failures are pillars of success, no? So this is a bold approach to life, that we need to have some experience. And that journey we should have to continue struggling, ignorantly moving through the sensate objects to find our eternal peace and joy, and getting failure from there and frustrated, turn towards higher and higher and higher. That's why Vivekananda says we travel from lower truth to higher truth. and the higher truth to higher truth and highest truth. No? That's a it's unfolding the truth in our life. So this is journey ends. When it journey ends, distance becomes zero. The soul who is inside is making a journey and trying this way, trying that way, and moving on and on and on, not knowing the goal, what is the goal, but reaching closer and closer. When this ego, little ego, says, I have seen everything, I have done everything, I am tired of this world situation, whatever it can offer. I have seen it is all too little, it is too momentary, it is too transient. And this is the thing, and get connected with it and going more intense in meditation and spiritual practice and in any process, whatever it can give. When the zero I becomes zero, or I merges into that reality, you call it bhakti, you call God realization, God vision. Where is God vision? You see this world, this is the world vision. A moment comes in life with the purification of the mind becomes so pure, it sees God everywhere. That's the God vision, simple thing. When that point is reached, when that ego is merged, then what remains? It is only that reality which is bliss, what is peace, what is joy, that remains all the time in us. So we are all in the path of spirituality. We should not boast that we are a greater spiritual person than anyone. If we take its whole perspective of life, no. Every attempt is going and moving towards spirituality. Every attempt is a journey to reach that goal of life, that absolute madhu, madhu, madhu. You read this, shanti. Sometimes shanti, 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 peace, peace, peace. Whatever language you can use for God and the truth, ultimate journey is the merging into that oneness. So we are all in the path. So let us intensify our journey and make our life peaceful. Thank you.